Hey, can I ask you guys something?
I love it.
I know Justin Griffin, you guys are big financial bros. You guys are Wall Street mogul. I see a lot of people. They're talking about the stocks.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm so glad.
I don't notice a lot of people talk about bonds so much.
Bonds are done. Bonds are over.
They keep delaying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stocks, though, are on the tip of everyone's tongues and lips.
Finally, I think it's exciting that the national conversation has finally veered into our. Man, I say our weird. That's how I normally really do it.
Hit that hard.
Our area of sort of expertise. This is our wheel. We're in our wheelhouse finally. Stonks.
I was hoping that you guys could take this opportunity because I'm sure a lot of people are as confused as I am.
Sure.
Because you see a lot of talk about, shorting and I guess longing, And
longing is the opposite. Yeah.
I don't know, my elbow from my asshole. And so if you guys would tell me a little bit about it.
Trav, I was talking to my close personal friend, Mad Money's Jim Cramer. We had a little play date for the kids the other day, and don't worry, they were wearing their special helmets.
Yeah,
so that there was no risk of transmission. And Mad Money's Jim Cramer knows where to get those helmets, and the good ones too.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what kind of helmets I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's really only for a certain, let's say, salary level. But anyway, he explained it to me in this very helpful way, and he used GameStop as the example.
Okay.
And you know how when Crash Bandicoot 4 comes out, and in order to get it, you trade in Crash Bandicoot 3 for it. But the value's depreciated.
Yeah, you have to turn in Bandicoot 3 and 1 together to get 4.
But even that, it's not exactly 1-to-1, and that's something that Mr. Kramer, my good friend, had to explain to me about it.
Okay.
The differential between those two values is stocks.
So the price difference between Crash Bandicoot 3 and Crash Bandicoot 4 is stocks.
No, God.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Justin, it's Justin, can you help me? Can you tag
I am
here?
ready to. I'm sending jokes out of the room. I will explain what is happening with GameStop stocks in 30 seconds. Are you ready?
Sure. I'm so glad our show's going to stop being funny.
No jokes.
We're only 3 minutes in.
It's a public service.
But do some jokes. I had a whole thing about Jim Cramer's my
jokes.
friend.
Hey, can we do 30 seconds of jokes and then pretend like you didn't do 30 seconds of jokes and go back to making jokes about it?
I put in an effort to explain it good, but I also did jokes. So I don't see why you get to only do one of those.
Okay. I will.
Can you use silly words?
Shut up. I'll make 3 discrete fart noises.
Thank you.
During my explanation.
Oh, they better be good, too.
Are you ready?
Yeah, they better be good, though.
All right.
And
it's an intro.
Oh, don't start with one. That one doesn't count. You got to do 3 more.
Internal.
Okay. In addition to buying stocks, when you buy a stock, it says, I think this stock is going to increase in value. You can also short stocks, which is where you borrow some stocks and say, I think this is going to go down in value, and I'll be able to sell it for less than it is right now. A lot of people did that with GameStop because it's a bad business.
Gasping. Oh, I was gasping for a rip, wasn't I? Oh,
a lot of hedge fund nerds did that with GameStop. And a bunch of people on Reddit said, actually, what if we all buy GameStop at the same time? That'll really fuck those dudes up. Yeah. And then they all did it at the same time, and it fucked those dudes up because they were expecting the stock to go down, but because everybody on Reddit bought it at the same time, the stock price went up. So now they're mad, and the people on Reddit have money.
I will credit you one fart noise, Justin, because hedge fund managers losing everything is way funnier than any joke that we're going to be able to do on this show today. Very funny.
Now, that's the entire explanation. Here's what I don't know. does this affect me in a negative way?
Right.
Because
or
it
a
affects me in a
positive way.
No, it does affect me in a positive way because it's extremely funny.
Super funny.
It's so funny. But it might be less funny if I knew if it affected me in some way. That I don't know.
I bought stocks in Cheez-Its. Is that affected by this? Specifically, the food product. I went to the store. I said, give me 100 boxes of Cheez-Its. I'm ready to sell them back when they increase in value.
Yeah.
Is that affected by this?
It depends, Trav, on if Cheez-Its were part of this, these modern day Robin Hoods over on Reddit, by which I mean, by all accounts, just really kind of shitty people still. Were they trying to Roger the big man by buying up Cheez-It stock when everybody thinks Cheez-It's going to fail? Now, I don't think anybody would think Cheez-It's going to fail. Again,
no, too big.
It's a delicious
too crunchy
cracker.
to fail.
Too crunchy to fail. Too zesty.
So you're telling me these boxes of Cheez-Its are worthless?
Not sort of taste.
They're all open. I've been eating out of them.
Maybe to bread some chicken.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a loss of. I feel like at that point I'm only getting 75% return on my Cheez-It stock.
My favorite part of this whole saga so far has been that the trading apps have shut down GameStop trading, which is, illegal. And AOC was out there like, this is illegal and we are going to fuck you up. And then Ted Cruz, famous pants pisser, comes in and is like, that's right, AOC, get him. And then AOC was like, shut the fuck up, Ted Cruz. Shut the fuck up, Ted.
You're ruining it for everybody, Ted.
You don't get to be on this side of it. You get to be on the wrong side forever, Ted. You fucking dipshit.
Hey, AOC, if you're listening, you're welcome to come on the show anytime.
Please come on our fucking show anytime.
Please come on our
and
show.
I will say, I'm going to go ahead and lay it out. Ted Cruz is not welcome at any time.
Ted Cruz is not welcome on
that's
this
what we
show.
say.
Unless he wants to do 420 with us.
And unless we can put down some plastic sheets on the chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an advice show.
I know. By the way, I know less now than I did when we started about what happened. So thank you.
No, that's actually, I did such a good job.
Justin
You
did a
just
good
casually threw out the words, somebody borrowed stock to sell it when it was worth less, and now they're mad. What does that fucking mean? Who did they borrow it from?
When you short
Why would they make money?
You're betting that it's going to drop in value, right? Because you borrow it at a certain price, right? And then when you buy it, you're saying, I'm going to buy this later. That's basically what you're saying. And the differential between the price that you eventually buy it at and the price you borrowed it at is shorting it. And that says this place is going down. Now, some people do that and then they're like, I'm going to join the board and fuck this place up. Right. I'm going to short this stock by going in and shorting it myself, which does not seem very good.
But it does seem like a good plan. It seems effective.
It would be like me saying that betting that Paul Blart 3 is going to be bad and then being hired as the director of Paul Blart 3 and pushing one of the cameras into the swimming pool full of macaroni and cheese, which is a major set piece of the film.
Right.
I've ruined the movie myself. And that was a belabored metaphor, but you get the idea.
You guys know what would be so funny?
What's that?
If anyone from Reddit is listening, it would be so funny. I heard all these hedge fund bros, and they were going to short sell my brother, and me. And can you imagine if you guys really drove our stock up and made us like super famous and like really cool dudes?
Well, maybe wait until after our IPO, which is how Jim Cramer taught me.
We got an IPO.
Say IPO.
We have to IPO, huh?
We got an IPO.
We have to become publicly traded. Like
Jim Cramer's got a character he calls the IPO Hippo, and he comes on whenever.
Guys, the Hippo's coming into the the Hippo's rolling into the studio. He says this is a great Hippo.
I know a lot of people don't care for Jim Cramer, but he's a chill bro who has the good kush, and he knows where to get the good helmets for the children. So we love him around here.
Unless there is a reason that we should love Jim Cramer that we're just not aware of.
He's got the good kush. He's a chill bro who with a good hang and great kush and cool helmets for the kids.
And has never done anything wrong. I'm going to start saying that more often. Just laying it out. They've never done anything wrong. Blanket acceptance.
I swear to God, if you are about to tweet at us, actually, here's a thing that Jim Cramer did wrong. We probably could have guessed it.
Yeah, you can just tweet that at Ted Cruz.
Yeah, or Jim Cramer.
Or Jim Cramer. Hey, Jim, just wanted to remind you about this thing you did.
Jim
Cramer's the one
here.
fucked up, probably.
We've all fucked up, haven't we? Except some people worse than others.
And not like that thing Jim Cramer may or may not have done.
I didn't like it when Jim Cramer was doing the stand-up and he got so racist. Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah, I
Jim Cramer. Remember when Jim Cramer did that?
These are the words. Do you guys ever think about how Michael Richards did go off and be big racist, and say the most racist words on his stage, and everybody started booing at him, and you could tell he ran some quick calculus in his head about what he should say immediately after, and what he came up with was, "These are the words." Oh, Michael, that wasn't it, partner. It should have been, the words that follow that is, "Well, I'll be going now forever. Don't worry about the moon. Don't worry about me, Michael Richards. I'm heading out. Bye, everybody."
I'm departing the universal consciousness. Goodbye.
Does anybody know where the nearest tar pit is? Because I'm just gonna stroll right in. It's me, Cosmo Kramer.